50 Cent got into a little bit of a tiff with his 16-year-old son. The reason why we're bringing this up is because he's actually facing domestic assault charges with an ex-girlfriend and also vandalism charges with the same ex-girlfriend. And this exchange that we're about to read to you is between him and his 16-year-old son, Marquise Jackson. It dates back to January 5th of this year. And I think that it was released as a way of, you know, providing evidence of, you know, his temperament.
Yep.
And apparently on that day, he went to go visit his 16-year-old son. He alleges through this, you know, chain text message thing that he wanted to go see his son, but as soon as he came to the house, his son closed the blinds and shut off the lights and pretended as if he wasn't there. We don't know whether or not that's true, but he did say some pretty harsh things to his son through text messages, and I want to read some of those to you right now. Excuse my language, I'm going to read what he wrote verbatim.
Okay, all right. Yeah.
All right.
You are excused.
So the first graphic, he says that he would like a paternity test because that, quote, dick-sucking bitch you call mom was fucking the whole time.
He misspelled whole. I wonder if that was a Freudian slip. Okay. That's my main problem with the message. Yeah. Look, if my 16-year-old son wouldn't come out to see me and he closed the lights, I'd be really annoyed. And I'd be hurt, dog. I'll be honest with you, right? Mm-hmm. I don't think I'd call his mom anything like that. Like, you want to call the mom that because you hate her and you're angry with her? I get it, right? Mm-hmm. Don't take it out on the kid. Then no wonder the kid doesn't want to see you if that's what you're saying about his mom.
He continues, tell your mom she won, she has you, and I'll make another.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
He sounds like a great father.
Yeah, gee, I wonder why the kid didn't want to see you.
I will have nothing to do with you. Don't text me ever again. Now, I actually want to put that text into context because he was very clear about how he wanted his son to stop texting him, right? But he didn't seem to follow his own rule. So 50 Cent says, you are bigger enough to know better, so fuck you, stop texting me. Marquise says, aight. And then
I kind of like Marquise now.
No, he was very cool-tempered and like very calm throughout this. Yeah. 50 Cent says, tell your mother she won, she has you, and I'll make another. I will have nothing to do with you, don't text me ever again. And then Marquise responds with, you keep texting me, LOL.
I love Marquise, okay.
He says, it's cool, I will never go out of my way again, you disrespectful little motherfucker.
No wonder this guy got shot 9 times.
And then finally...
Too much?
And then finally, 50 Cent did release a statement about this, which, by the way, was released by Radar Online. And he said, no. It turns out that I was not having an exchange with my 16-year-old son. My ex, Shaniqua Tompkins, took the phone and was posing as my 16-year-old son.
But you didn't know that. You thought you were texting with your 16-year-old son.
So that actually doesn't make the situation better at all.
Right. Now, look, despite all that, I don't like getting into people's family life. Like, so this is all in the public, and we discuss it. I get that, right? But what I mean by that is, let's not be overly judgmental. You know, you have a 16-year-old kid. Do they drive you crazy? I don't know. I don't have one, right? And so, like, I remember the Alec Baldwin tape, and he's yelling at her, "You little pig," and all that stuff. Look, we don't know their situation. They've had 16 years of history we don't know, right? So in those texts, Marquise comes off looking pretty good, and obviously 50 Cent comes off looking terrible, right?
Right.
But it's an internal family affair. There was no violence, no breaking of the law, nothing, right? So I'm just saying, note of caution. You don't know the whole situation. Yeah. Yes, he obviously looks bad, but, you know, just don't be too judgmental. That's all. Mm-hmm. You're not buying it?
No, you probably shouldn't say, I'll make another to your 16-year-old son.
I know, but people get mad.
That's mentally abusive. That's mentally abusive, Cenk. Like, would you say that to? I mean, can you imagine saying that to Pro when he's 16 and he's like pushing your buttons? And by the way, he will push your buttons.
My son push buttons? Never. No, I don't know what I would say because I'm not in that situation. Yeah. Everybody who has teenagers tells me, watch out.
I've done some pretty bad things as a teenager. My parents have never said, we'll make another.
Okay.
It's pretty
No,
terrible.
I hear you. It's bad. It's bad. I'm just saying balance of reason. That's all.